1 year after surviving an assassination attempt, Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico returned to Handlova, the very site where he was shot, and held a high-security cabinet meeting under the shadow of that attack. Security was visibly tight. Snipers were positioned on rooftops, barriers surrounded the cultural center, and citizens entering the square passed through metal detectors, a stark reminder of the violence Fico faced in May 2024. Addressing reporters after the meeting, Fico didn't hold back. He warned that Slovakia is teetering on the edge of another tragedy, blaming liberal opposition voices for fueling daily hatred and unrest.
When I decided to travel to put flowers on the grave of an unknown soldier for those 60,000 soldiers of the Red Army who fell here during the liberation of Slovakia. This is a human gesture for God. I didn't go to do politics. I didn't go to support the war. I had a fantastic meeting with important statesmen who were in Moscow. And suddenly I read that I am Tiso, who needs to be hanged, that I betrayed my own country. Hatred, 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 hatred. And this is why the Slovak Republic had to wait. This morning, I had to call the Security Council. Dear friends, I am not exaggerating. All the security sources inform us that the atmosphere is so tense in the society that we are a millimeter away from another attack.
The attacker, Juraj C., now 72, is set to face trial on terrorism charges this July. He admitted to wanting to harm Fico over political disagreements, but denied intending to kill. Fico has long maintained that the shooter was influenced by anti-government rhetoric and linked to fringe opposition movements, a connection those parties continue to deny. Opposition leader Michal Semeka of Progressive Slovakia responded by accusing Fico of escalating tensions. But for many of Fico's supporters, the real threat lies in continued efforts to destabilize a democratically elected government. Since returning to power in 2023, Fico has pushed back against what he calls Western-imposed narratives. He ended state military aid to Ukraine, challenged EU norms, and recently stood as one of the only two European leaders present in Moscow for World War II commemorations. Despite pressure from liberal forces at home and abroad, Fico's message remains consistent. Slovakia must reclaim its sovereignty, resist foreign influence, and restore political stability through strong national leadership.